Okay, we are with new BH series tractors, the series 4 tractor. It is a tractor that was developed out of the old BH, which is well known and well liked in South Africa, with a lot of new nice features. One of the features that we've got that's different is that the tractor now has these cutaways forward and at the back there as well, which gives us a very nice sharp turning circle. It's also still equipped with the belly weights and the nose weights on the front to basically give us enough weight on the front to give us very good balance. One of the key features on this tractor is that we have the intercooler mounted above the radiator, and that the air to the intercooler is sucked through the top of the radiator into the cowling behind the radiator. So none of the hot air coming through the intercooler goes through the cooling system, which is great for the South African conditions. Another nice feature is that we have seals in the bonnet, which basically seal down the side of the radiator here, and we also have seals going around the bottom and a totally sealed area below the radiator, so any larger leaves and that type of thing get trapped by the grill and don't go into the radiator. Also a nice Donaldson air cleaner, the cascade filter, and the micro venturis at the bottom to do the initial dust separation onto the extractor onto the exhaust. If we move to the side of the tractor, we basically get that we have the 400 litre fuel tank. We have our battery unit, or the battery case over here, very nicely easy accessible, and we also have a toolbox on the outside of the tractor to keep the inside of the tractor uncluttered. The tractors will be marketed in South Africa will have 650 radial ply tyres on. This is one of our evaluation tractors, and it still has the cross ply tyres on. If you come to the back of the tractor, we'll actually see one of the best improvements that we actually got on the tractor is that we're using the Valtra 3 series from Finland's lift setup and lift geometry. So we have a very nice geometry, the stop link in the right position, external lifting cylinders, and the lift control valve is actually mounted at the top here, basically all easily accessible. We have on this tractor we have 3 external remote units, all with their own flow control sitting at the top there, which is accessible when you open the back window. And we also have 3 functions on the control valve on the hydraulic valves. We have float in all of them. We have a lockout for driving hydraulic motors, and we also have the normal setting for working with a loader or something like that. It comes standard with a dump, a 1-inch dump, and a nice feature of this tractor is that the hydraulic pumps are all externally mounted. They're all on the outside, and if you have a look, this is a load sensing line running here. Just go straight onto the pump, nowhere else, no T-pieces, nothing. Very, very simple system to work on and a very simple system to use. The back we have inner and outer wheel weights, and we have a very nice strong drawbar. The PTO is also the same as on the Valtra 3 series tractor, so it's electro-hydraulically engaged and easily exchangeable PTO shafts. You don't have to drain oil or anything. You can just take a circlip out and change the PTO shafts between your 6, 21 or 20 spline heavy duty shafts. If you go into the tractor or to the side of the tractor here, we'll notice that the engine is the Sisu Atco diesel power engine. This tractor is a common rail engine, and we have enough fuel filters and whatever you have to cater for our diesel. The hydraulics on this tractor are on a separate tank. So this will be your hydraulic filling point, and this will also be your dipstick for your hydraulic oil. So the transmission and the gearbox do not share oil, which is a very, very nice feature for not getting contamination from your gearbox into your lift or vice versa. If we get into the tractor, we'll notice the well-known, or what's in forward reverse hydraulic shuttle. This tractor still has a park brake. The park lever, the shuttle, does not act as a parking brake. Okay, if we come to the side, we have our 3 remote levers very nicely mounted. And if we look at the lift, this would be basically our lift sensitivity or position setting. The lift controls are exactly the same as on the 3 series from Finland. This would be the speed of the lift going down, the height, sensitivity, including the position, and this at the back will be drive balance control, which basically acts as a suspension when you're driving on the road with heavy 3-point mounted equipment to take the bounce out. We've got a 1000 speed PTO and a 540 PTO, and we also have an auto function on the PTO that when the lift picks up at a certain point the PTO will switch off. This tractor is equipped fully with all the precision equipment. Auto steer is built in, and we're using the Topcon system on this tractor. When we go to the transmission, we basically have a low, medium and high. These gears are not synchro-meshed. It's a normal crash gearbox as we had on the old BH, and we also have an A and B, so we basically got 3 times 2 gives us 6 gears. And then if I put the ignition on, you can see we have the power shuttle, and we got the 3 speeds on the power shuttle, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, nice feature this tractor has is we still have the auto neutral clutch, which basically means if you put your foot on the brake at any stage, the tractor will stop. So it works very, very nice for your bailing work, round bales, whatever. When the bail is full, you put your foot on the brake, the tractor will stop. You let the brake go, the tractor will go again. And this is a feature that we've had on Valtrac tractors since 1999. We also have our normal auto function on the transmission, which are we've got 2 functions. We've got auto 1, like on the screen at the moment, and that will basically change the power shift gears depending on the revs and the load of the tractor. And auto 1 is preset. If we go to auto 2, it is basically a user setting, and as long as the revolutions are hundreds of revolutions apart, it will change the gears automatically at any revs that you set. You can set it to change down at 1000 revolutions and change up at 1500, or if you're doing heavy PTO work, you can maybe set it to change up at 2000 and change down at 1900 when it basically gets into heavy conditions. But that's totally for the operator self to decide. We have an electric throttle, so in other words, to speed the tractor up, we'll actually turn the gear here. And then we also have a cruise control. If you press that button there, it will basically maintain the speed that we're doing, and we can actually change that cruise control speed by pressing any of these buttons here. The button here is basically the operation of our lift up and down. So all very nicely set and quite comfortable, easy to use. As you can see, it's full auto. As I said, it's auto steer ready. So we've got an auto steer at the top there, and yeah, all practical features. I think this tractor will be well accepted in the South African market and also in the rest of Africa. A simple, basic tractor with all the luxuries and the automatics that you need to make a real functional tractor.